Hey guys, are you tired of fearing the next market crash? You want to know how to make money in any crash even if you don't see it coming? Well, you can see here you couldn't have seen this coming, and instead of losing 15%, you would have made $15,000. And the COVID crash, instead of losing 30%, you could have made $20,000. Instead of this constant downtrend in 2021 and 2022, instead of losing upwards of 15-20%, you could have made $10,000. That's exactly why I want to teach you this simple Black Swan hedge. It's going to help you put on this trade so that no matter when a crash happens, you can make a good amount of money from it. So I'm going to show you how simple this is so that anybody can put on this trade by the end of this video. So if you stay tuned with me, I will show you that in just a second. And if you stay till the end, I'll show you how to actually know when a crash is coming so that you can put on these trades and then make a lot more money without having to deal with any overhead. Anyways, let's dive into it right now. This trade is very easy to structure. There's some simple rules we need to follow. Number one, this is a 45 days until expiration trade. So we're going to go down to our strike prices on ES or MES. That's being the ES S&P 500 futures or the mini futures if you have a smaller account. But we're going to go down here to ES, find the one that's closest to 45 days. And this is a trade that we'll put on every single month. So if I don't have the trade on yet, I'm simply going to come into here. I'm going to find the 15 delta price points. You can see here delta 15. Why? Well, because the 16-15 delta is typically our one standard deviation. So again, if we have over a one standard deviation move, we want to make some money from it. So what we're going to do is we're first going to sell a put at the 15 delta. Then at the 14 delta, we're actually going to buy, but we're not just going to buy, we're going to buy 3 positions. So just like that, now we are selling one put at the 15 delta and buying 3 at the 14 delta. Now, what does this mean and what does it look like? Well, if I go here to the curve, we can see exactly what is happening. So when we buy a put, we make money as the market goes down in value. So you can see here, as the market goes down, the puts go up in value. However, buying puts can cost a lot of money. So what we do is we sell a put, which gives us some money, so that instead of having to put up a lot of money to get access to these puts, we can sell a put, get some money, so that we're not actually having to put up that much money. Now again, since we're trading ES, this is a lot of money we have to put on. So about $1,700 to put this trade on roughly. And so again, that's our max loss. We're going to lose $1,700 if the market never crashes. But if it does, you can see here we can make upwards of $12,000, $18,000, $24,000, $30,000 that we can make if the market crashes. And now what we really want to focus on here is the structure of this trade. You can see here at expiration, if it's anywhere here, we lose money. But as it starts to, the stock starts to move lower at expiration, we'll actually make money. Now, what do we want to look at? This orange line right here shows us how much money we will make if we're actually inside this trade. So you can see here, if we hold until expiration in this level, we'll actually lose money. But while we're in the trade, we'll actually be making money. So you can see here the orange line is slowly increasing up. So we can see here that the P&L Theo that it's stating right here is increasing. So if the market even drops 100 points, now we're going to start making $400. If it drops down to 47, so 200 points, we're going to be making $3,500. If it drops another 100 points, we're now making $7,000. So this is an amazing strategy that if we don't focus on the expiration, we just focus on the movement down, then we're going to be making a lot of money in a short amount of time. Now, why do I recommend that most people put on this trade around the one standard deviation mark? Well, because if you're selling options already, whether it be credit spreads, strangles, 112s, selling puts, whatever it is, you're typically hovering around the one standard deviation level. This is where most of your losses come in for the trade. So if you set up this trade right here to start making money during that one standard deviation break, then when your other trades make money in this level and this range, then once it breaks the range, you have this hedge that will kick in and start making you a lot of money to offset any losses from your other trades. Not only that, you can also make a good amount of money, right? If we just fall to the 2 standard deviation level, you'll be making $16,000. And so if you put on this trade once a month, you should every single month have this protection. And sometimes your trades can even overlap so that you end up making a ton of money. Hence, for a great example, during COVID crash, where it went over 2 standard deviations, so you're making about $20,000 from a small crash you couldn't even have predicted. So that's the amazing thing about this strategy. Now, it does require $1,700 to put on. So again, if you have a smaller account, use MES, and use a tenth of that. So it'll use $170 to put on, but also the profit will be, you know, a tenth less. So instead of making $20,000, you'll make $2,000. But still, for smaller accounts, you can do this as well. This is an amazing strategy that I recommend that everybody put on. I did not invent this myself. This is from Sweet Bobby on YouTube, who's an amazing trader. He's been featured on Tastytrade. I highly recommend you check him out. But this is an amazing hedge, and let me show you how you can actually automate this hedge for yourself. For those who don't know, I've been working on an options auto trading software that allows to do selling strategies like the 112, like the 111, like strangles, like the Sweet Bobby Black Swan hedge. All of this stuff you can do on both stocks and futures. And again, all you need to do is connect your Tastytrade account. And then again, all we do is pick the strategy from there. So right here, the Sweet Bobby Black Swan hedge. So if we click on this, we can then see exactly how Sweet Bobby sets his up. I like to set mine up at the 15 delta and the 14 delta. Just like that. And now again, you can see I do the trade every single month. I'm going to enter the trade once a month on a Wednesday. I go 45 days out and I do it on the ES futures. If you have a smaller account, do it on the MES futures. So just like that, now I can set up the strategy, save it, set up my buying power I want to be allocated to it, and anything like that. And now I've successfully automated this strategy. And just like that, you can see here I have the Austin Black Swan hedge strategy set up exactly as I want it. And now I'll have an auto trader automatically once a month putting on a Black Swan hedge so that I don't even have to worry about it anymore. So if you're interested in actually having access to this auto trading software to do on stocks, futures, whatever, selling that no other auto trader allows right now, you can click the link down below to join the waitlist, as it will be coming out in early March. And I'm so excited to share it. So guys, please put your contact info down in the waitlist and you'll be one of the first to get access. All right, guys, see you in the next video.